So we are in Holland, which is the Holy Land of Europe. And the Holy Land of Europe has got lots of water in it flowing. It's at a lower level than the Mother Earth, and the sea flows through it. So it's a good combination of the sea and the earth here. So sea cleanses and the Mother Earth blesses the people of Holland. But if they have lost their moorings and they are flying in the wrong direction, then the same Holy Land can become a hell land. So we have to be very careful to see that we create more and more Sahajogis in this place. In my reading of the character of the Western people, I find they are extremely aggressive by nature and very egoistical on the whole. One should not feel that I am saying about you, but I am saying you are Sahajogis, you belong to the kingdom of God, but I am telling about in general now. While I am talking, keep your eyes open. I don't know why people close their eyes. I can't understand. Now, when we are in the Holy Land, we find that the Mother Earth has allowed the sea to flow in. And it's a very good place for me to say something to you. Here the sea has taken refuge in the Mother. The Guru has bound itself with the motherly qualities. A person feels more safe on the ground than on the sea or in the air. So today is the best opportunity for me to say that after the Guru Puja, we have to understand that to be holy means you must allow the Guru Tattva to circulate in the Mother principle. Or the Guru Tattva is to be controlled and guided and beautified by the Mother principle. It's only the Mother Earth that is beautiful, because it can create so many varieties, so many dramas, so many plays. Any other element, if you see, has nothing in it. So it is she who can create. So we should take to the motherly quality more and try to bind our Guru principle through that motherly, beautiful, creative power, so that we make our presence very agreeable, very congenial, very beautiful, full of interest and varieties. Every time new flowers, every time new fruits, every time a new design. As Kundalini is made of Mother Earth, we are quite capable of doing that. There are gurus and gurus and gurus, but no one so far is such a master as you are of the Kundalini. If they were, they would have given realization to thousands. Why? Because your mother has penetrated into your Guru principle and has risen your Kundalini, has given you powers to raise Kundalini, breaking your 7th chakra so clearly. That never happened with anyone. Even incarnations could not do that to the masses as you are doing. The Kundalini is flowing from your hand. The Ganesha is active in you, but it should never give you the ego or the sternness or the heaviness of the sea. But it should give you the beauty of the Mother Earth. Mother Earth is always bigger than the sea because she has to contain the sea. Sea can never be bigger than the Mother Earth. Sometimes it looks sea bigger, but sea is contained in the Mother Earth. It cannot go beyond. So Mother Earth is always greater, bigger, wider than the sea. So one has to understand that when Kundalini has risen, you have become all the 7 chakras and not only the Guru chakra. And when you have become the Guru chakra, it is also bounded on all sides by the Mother Earth. Under these circumstances, when we are so capable, we are giving realization to so many people, when we are achieving so many things. If we could just become humble, congenial, beautiful, we can master the whole world. But I find in the styles of Sahajogi, especially in the West and westernized Indians, there is so much of ego still expressed in their talks, in their behavior. They are not capable of it. To see, I think, sometimes. But better see it. First you may have to act as sweet people. Maybe. But you must learn that way. If you do not understand that all your leadership, all your Guru Tattva depends entirely on the loving capacity of your mother, her patience. I get angry, but perhaps once in 10 years or 12 years, something like that. Seldom. That's better. Then the anger has some meaning, but all the time if you are in a temper or you try to show off or if you have so much of ego that you go on asserting on wrong things, then you cannot be effective. Another thing I've seen, that ego has no discretion. Ego has no discretion of any kind. If you are egoistical, first thing you lose is discretion. Then what's the use of having this nonsense of an ego which doesn't give you discretion? And people who have greater ego always then assert, and you have to agree to that. You are more impressed by the people who have greater ego than yours. And you like the people who are without any ego, so you can oppress on them. But the discretion part is very poor. That you can see. The other day one guru had come, one gentleman had come, and he has given some mantra. It's by his guru. Now he can't hear anything against his guru. Why? Because his ego has chosen that guru. Because the ego has chosen, how can the ego be wrong? And ego is always wrong. Invariably it is wrong. Everything is upside down with the ego orientation. Gradually you will learn that in the West, people lack common sense. Completely they lack common sense in everything. I mean, if they had common sense, there would have been much less problems. But common sense is lacking, and also I find the same thing in Sahajogis. They lack common sense. You have to become so wise that common sense should be your nature. But common sense we lack. Like today, I'll have some water. Today I was discussing about, say, the labor problem, which is a very general problem. Yes, thank you. Which is a very general problem. You have a labor problem. For example, you have an employment. Now the whole system that is built in here, and we too have adopted some of it, but not to that extent, of working hours is very absurd. For example, supposing you get up at 4 o'clock. I mean, that's very big supposition, of course, but supposing we get up at 4 and we take our bath. Morning time is very peaceful. We can meditate. We can do what we like. Then we finish all the other work we have to do. Get yourself ready. Have yourself ready. Have your breakfast or tea or whatever you want to have. Then by 8 o'clock you are ready for work. Supposing you go at 8 o'clock for your work. So you can work from 8 up to 1 o'clock very easily. Very easily, no problem. Then 1 o'clock you come back home, have your lunch and have a siesta. If you can have siesta for about 2 hours, till 4 o'clock, by 5 o'clock you again go to work. Then you can work from 5 to 11 without feeling tired at all. After 11 you might be. So you put in much more work, much less sleep, and you keep fresh and young. But it requires common sense. Now how unemployment can be solved? Some people can work in the morning, some can work in the evening. Now those who are working in the morning, the ladies could be in the house, men could be outside. Then the men come out in the evening, they can do the household work. Ladies can do in their house, or when they are in the house, men can do creative work. Like making statues, handwork, handmade things. So everybody gets employment. They become more creative, much happier people. And so easy to solve the problem. But there is unemployment. Because of unemployment, there are so many problems. Very easy to solve the problem of unemployment. You don't give any social security or anything. You give them their pay and let them work for shorter time. If you make them create things and sell them, they have more money. Or they can have nice things around them. Otherwise you can have horrid things like that. So you can have lots of things which are handmade. Plus machine-made things, whatever you want to have, there should be a balance. With common sense, we should know how far to go. How far to have balance. Like machine goes on like mad, we cannot control machines. Because we think we get money, we do not. After some time, machines have to stop. So you have to go up to this. I am trying to put the Guru Tattva into the Mother Tattva.